Hi everyone. In this short video, I am going to walk you through the Logon Enterprise Power BI connector and the out-of-the-box template report that you can use in your own environment. The connector does two main things for you. First, it gives you direct access to Logon Enterprise data tables inside Power BI, so you can build completely custom reports from the ground up. Second, if you want a faster start, you can use a pre-built template report that is already wired up to common Logon Enterprise metrics. On top of that, the connector lets you control how much history you bring in. You can focus on a shorter recent period or pull a longer historical window. And you can also choose a specific start and end date when you need to analyze a particular change or maintenance window. That flexibility makes it easy to use the connector for both day-to-day monitoring and deeper trend analysis over time. In this video, I will briefly explain what the connector enables, then walk through each page of the template report, and finally wrap up with how you can customize and brand it for your own organization. Let us start with the summary page. The summary page is your high-level health view for the environment. When you land here, you immediately see an overview of total test runs and user sessions for the time period you have selected. You can quickly understand how much testing activity is taking place and how many user sessions are being exercised. You also see the overall success rate and the average log-on time across all tests, which gives you a single, easy-to-understand indicator of how the environment is performing. In the same view, you see average EUX score trends by day, so you can tell whether user experience is improving, staying flat, or starting to drift in the wrong direction. You also get a breakdown of test run distribution by test type, such as continuous tests, load tests, and application tests, so you can see how your testing strategy is balanced. Finally, the summary page includes daily user session counts broken down by login state, like succeeded, failed, or aborted, which makes it much easier for you to spot days with higher failure rates and decide where to investigate. Next, move to the continuous testing page. This page focuses on long-term continuous tests that run day after day to monitor the health and stability of your production environment. Here, the report shows long-term results that help you track system health, stability, and user experience trends over time. You can see how average EUX scores, log-on times, latency, and resource usage such as CPU and memory behave by day. The visuals on this page highlight failures and threshold violations, for example, login errors, latency spikes, or application crashes that occurred during the test period. Because continuous tests run on a schedule, this page is ideal for helping you detect gradual performance regressions, recurring issues, and environmental drift in your production environment. It aligns with how Logon Enterprise continuous testing is used to validate that your environment stays healthy across changes. Now look at the load testing page. This page is focused on performance under heavy load. It shows detailed performance metrics from synthetic load tests, including core indicators like log-on time, EUX score, and VSI max. These metrics help you understand the capacity limits of your environment and how it behaves when many users are active at once. You also see visualizations of session activity over time for CPU, memory, disk queue length, page faults, and other key system metrics, which makes it easy to see where bottlenecks are starting to form. The report tracks application-level performance and failures by measurement type, such as application start times or document open times, so you can see how individual applications behave under stress. In addition, the page highlights average profile load times, display protocol responsiveness, and group policy processing, all of which contribute directly to what your users feel during peak hours. Together, these visuals help you assess user experience and system stability when the environment is under load. The next page is application testing. This page focuses on pre-production image and application validation, and it is especially useful for your change control and QA workflows. The report shows validation results across the full set of test steps and actions that make up each application test, such as application launch, opening documents, navigating in a browser, or other scripted actions. On this page, you can analyze individual application behaviors in detail. You can see how long it takes for an application to start, how quickly a document opens, or how a browser launch performs. When an application fails, the page highlights those failures with descriptive error types and the specific applications that were affected, which speeds up your troubleshooting. At the same time, the report measures logon time, latency, and step durations across all tested applications, giving you a clear before and after view when you apply patches, update images, or roll out new application versions. Next is the Session Metrics Overview page. This page is designed for A and B comparisons between two test runs in your environment. Here, you can compare average CPU and memory usage between two selected test runs, which you might use as Run A and Run B. The visuals show trends over time using daily averages, and you can also look at more detailed timestamp level data when you want a closer view. The report provides minimum, average, and maximum values for CPU and memory usage, which helps you judge how consistent and stable each configuration really is. For example, you can compare an existing image to a new optimized image, or an on-premises platform to a cloud-based platform, and see whether resource usage goes up or down. This makes it a very useful page for evaluating the performance impact of infrastructure changes, image updates, or configuration tweaks across your environments. The Apps Overview page continues that A and B comparison, but focuses specifically on application performance. On this page, you see a side-by-side comparison of application performance between two selected test runs. The report shows average durations for key application measurements, such as application start times or document open times, across the date range you have selected. Bar charts and donut charts give you breakdowns by measurement type and by application, so you can quickly see which applications improved and which ones regressed. This page is ideal for A and B testing scenarios, such as comparing two golden images, two versions of an application, or two different infrastructure setups. It gives you a clear visual way to show how those changes impact application performance for your users. Now move to the EUX Overview page. This page centers on end-user experience scoring. It gives you a side-by-side comparison of EUX scores between two test runs, for example on-premises versus AVD. The report shows minimum, average, and maximum EUX scores for each test, which helps you evaluate overall user experience quality, rather than relying on a single value. You also see EUX score fluctuations over time, which lets you identify degradation, instability, or performance improvements. This makes the EUX Overview page a powerful way to demonstrate the impact of image optimizations, infrastructure changes, or platform transitions on real user experience as measured by Logon Enterprise. The next page is Logon Metrics. This page drills into total logon time and the components that contribute to it. It compares logon performance between two selected test runs across your user accounts and across time. You can see how long a logon is taking in each scenario and which users or time periods are most affected. The report breaks down key contributors such as display connection time, group policy processing, and profile load. By visualizing minimum, average, and maximum total logon times, along with trends over time and across users, it becomes much easier for you to identify slow or failed sessions. This page supports your root cause analysis and image optimization work by making it clear which part of the logon process is slowing things down. Finally, let's talk about customizing the Logon Enterprise template report. The template report is intended to be a starting point for you, not a limitation. It is fully customizable, so you can tailor it to your environment and your reporting needs. You can modify existing visuals, add your own charts and tables, or create custom measures that match an internal KPI and business goals. You can also combine the template with additional data sources inside Power BI, so you can join Logon Enterprise results with platform metrics, ticketing data, or other business information. On top of that, you can brand the report. You can adjust colors, fonts, and layouts, and add your own logo so that the report looks like a natural part of your internal reporting suite. Once you are happy with the design, you can publish the report to the Power BI service, set up scheduled data refresh on the semantic model, and share it securely with teams and stakeholders across your organization. In summary, the Logon Enterprise Power BI connector gives you flexible access to your test and session data, and the template report provides a ready-made way to visualize that data around continuous testing, load testing, application testing, EUX, and Logon Metrics. From there, you can customize and brand the report so it tells the exact performance and user experience story you want to share inside your company.